In this equation that we're solving for x, we have some fractions involved. Now, if you're comfortable with working with fractions, there's nothing wrong with just leaving them and working with them. So I might distribute the 1/2, combine like terms, and just solve this equation like I'm used to, and that would be perfectly fine. However, if you're feeling a little shaky on working with fractions, which many people are, it may be a good strategy to just get rid of them. This is a process called clearing fractions. So in order to clear fractions, I want to look at the denominators of all the fractions and find out what is the least common denominator there between those two fractions. So the least common denominator is 6, so that's the magic number I'm going to multiply by. And you'll see why this is a nice strategy. Now when you multiply an equation, you want to multiply both sides so that you keep that equal sign valid. So I'm going to take the 6 times 5 6, and I get 5. 5 6 times 6 is 5. 1/2 times 6 is 3. 1/2 of 6 is 3. So you can see why when we multiply this 6 times both sides of the equation, it undoes the fractions completely, and we're left with nothing but whole numbers. This is a much easier equation to work with now. So let's finish this out. So I'm going to distribute the 3. I get 12x minus 3 equals 5. Let's add 3 to both sides. So now I have 12x equals 8. Let's bring this up here so I've got a little bit more room. So the last step would be to divide both sides by 12. And I get x equals 8/12. Now that is my answer. That's a valid answer. However, it's not fully simplified because I noticed that 8/12 is a fraction that can be reduced. So let's go ahead and reduce it. So I think that I can divide both the top and the bottom by 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So it looks like 8/12 reduces to 2/3. And we can say that x equals 2/3. Remember that you can always check your work by plugging it back into the original equation. Make sure that you end up with a true statement.